Alright, in this video I'll show you how to modify the related products. So when you add a product in WordPress automatically suggests some amount of related products. This is how it looks without our comparison table. Related products comes from the similar category. Since we are in the laptop category products or related to tags shows up. So what I want is we want to compare our current product with the related products nothing but there is a difference between upsell and related products. Upsell, we decide what to show in this day, what to show in this section, but related products, it WordPress automatically fix from the category. So as of now in this video we'll focus on only the related products. Why? Because we'll be dissecting what is inside related.php. So that's the main reason. Most often these two are similar, these two files also look similar, all the codes are similar. So if you understand related.php, then upsell.php is similar to it. We don't have to get deep inside that. uh, Now you see we have made a comparison of the product. If we see the product image, we have RAM, we have display, we have SSD, we have processor, and these fields are actually coming from custom field. Yesterday the video which I have uploaded, which is episode number 12, where you can find we have seen how to create this custom field and display in this way. So you can see this is displayed as laptop specification, and this will be only available on the category called laptops. And for the reference I'll leave the link. So this is the title of the video, we can find it in the YouTube. It's episode 12. Now we are in this episode number 13. It's the continuation part. So instead of recreating all the custom field and make this display like this, what I did is I simply reuse the same custom field and I used it in the comparison table. This is one of the business requirement which client asked. Instead of showing the related products, why don't we compare the product which is already with us? So that's how we have made this kind of comparison table, which you can see in Amazon, and most popular website usually have this. They want to show the comparison of the product instead of clicking and getting into that page and keeping everything in mind. They want one of my customer wants what he wants is he just want to compare. All of the specification most probably look same, but the price variation is huge. That's what the client wants, and that's what we have used in this particular plugin. So there we have not done anything, we have just used we have just modified related.php. Coming back to the logic, WordPress saves this file, or WordPress shows this file from where you can get it from. I'll open it from the Visual Studio Code itself. In the Woocommerce, you'll find template intent single.php. You'll find related.php. This related.php is actually the reason of displaying this kind of that is gone. I'll just show you again. Related.php is responsible for showing this kind of layout. Let's just dissect what really it is. Now you'll find that if you want to override this plugin or page, it gives the instruction saying that you can override in this place. That's what we have done in the single-product.php. We have override it as related.php, and this is for the lazy load. We can skip it for now, it's little complex and advanced topic. And this, after this, everything looks very very PHP simple lines of code. First of all, let's see how this related.php comes. Related.php comes from this variable heading, and you can change it by modifying this text. Once you modify this text, this will get changed, and we are checking if there is a heading, then display the heading. So the heading part is done, and then we have a function. So you can see loop start and loop end. So these are nothing but the HTML. So if I inspect and show you, it's nothing but the HTML. These are list items. Let's just fake related.php, and you can see this. You can see UL class product. So this is the wrapper. and this wrapper is coming because of this function. And if this is a function, this should be defined somewhere, right? So it is defined inside loop. So you will find in the templates you'll find loop. Inside loop we have loop start and loop end. Loop start has only one line of code, which is the ul item, ul, which I have shown you in the console, ul product and a column. So that's what you see over here, ul class product. So this is the HTML that gets rendered when this gets called, and this is the end. In the end you'll find nothing. There is, I opened up, if I show you the file, it has nothing, it's just the PHP file that closes. So this is there because if you want something, let's say span class, it's I just want to show something, let's say span with class, let's just say if I see don't work because I have to deactivate the plugin. If I don't deactivate, my current plugin will override it. So you should find, you see this item got this HTML got rendered. It's because this is the reason why this file exists. If you want something to append, you can do that. And now we have seen why do we need a loop start and loop end, and inside we have a for each loop. So we have a variable, you can see related products. When this file is declared, there is already a product called related products. If we are checking related products, means there would be multiple products. That's why we are running for loop. So we are using whether get the related product ID and store it as and set it as global post and display it in the product. So again, this is a file content-product.php. So this HTML is getting rendered from the content-php. I'll just show you how it is, where is the file is. If you get into templates, so this is our plugin, we have to get into the, this is content-product.php. You can find it inside templates, Woocommerce templates, then you will find content-product.php. And this is the place you can see inside list item. So we have list item that starts and ends. So on the inspect also you'll find the list item, this list item. So inside we have these data getting rendered. That's enough for the intro of related.php. And just to give you an extra hint, the related.php is has exact same code as Epsel. So over here you'll find previously we saw related.php, now it's Epsel. And now the same way heading is set, the same way loop start works, loop end works, and the same way it's calling content-product.php. Let's check cross sell. I'm not seeing cross sell. Unfortunately for cross sell, it will not load from single product folder. Instead, cart will load from the cross sell will load from cart. So there is a folder called cart. Inside cart you'll find cross sell. So as of now, in the single product, so this is called single product. In the single product you have only two options, upsell and related. So that's why it's inside single product folder. And coming back to the topic, we usually, what we need is in the related.php. In the related.php, what we want is we want to access all the related products along with related products custom field. So we have access to all related products. Yes, we have access, but we have to implement the logic of adding the custom field of all the products and display it in the form of table. So that's very straightforward. So I have overridden our related.php into the folder that we have used yesterday, single hyphen product related.php. Inside related.php, the logic stays there. We'll be looping all the related products along with the fields, meta fields. Yesterday we have seen how we have created the meta field. So this is the name that you can access with the help of WordPress, that is stored in the WP meta. So we are passing post ID and the meta key, and we'll receive the meta value. So once we receive the meta value, we'll store it into a variable and run the for loop for each loop, and that's it. That's how it gets displayed. And in the end, you'll find this is how it gets displayed. I'm in Dell Latitude. If I get into Dell Inspiron, you will find latitude and aspire. If I get into aspire, you'll find the rest too, which is latitude and inspiron. I hope we have covered what related.php does, what upsell.php does. Both gives the suggestion in the single product page, but in a different way. In upsell, we have to manually set. In related, it picks from the custom category. It picks from the category. That's the only difference. And we have made use of custom field, and we have used the custom field for comparison. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening.